Hi, my name is Dr. Carr, and I want to talk to you about Hallmark 5. Hallmark 5 is actually embedded into the Masters of School Administration course EDL 513, which predominantly talks about organizational management, organizational culture. The Hallmark itself actually looks at 4 frames as identified by Bowman and Deal, and Bowman and Deal recognize the 4 frames as symbolic frame, structural frame, human resource frame, and the political frame. So your Hallmark focuses on those 4 frames. When you look at what Bowman and Dill discuss when they look at the frames, they have a pretty specific idea for what each frame constitutes, and then recognizes that there is an overlap. In other words, there are some things that could go into the symbolic frame that actually may also go into human resource frame. So there are a lot of gray areas. But this particular Hallmark is asking you to look at each frame, and you're going to go to a school. You pick a school that you're in, or a school that you have access to. And you're going to, in that school environment, look for things that would constitute the symbolic frame. And you're going to take about 2 pages and you're going to write up about that symbolic frame, what you identified. And you're also going to look for what we call artifacts. This could be photographs, website links, anything that will support what you're saying about the symbolic frame. You're also going to walk around the school and you're going to look for evidence of the structural frame. And again, you're going to look for artifacts to support what you say that you're seeing. You're going to walk around and look for evidences of the human resource frame, as well as the political frame. And in each one of these frames, you're going to spend about 2 pages, and then you're going to collect artifacts or items that will support what you say that you see. And you can put this together as one complete paper that would be approximately 8 pages, or in some cases instructors have allowed you to actually put together a PowerPoint and present your information. Sometimes you can actually put together almost like your own little portfolio that you would have tabs and would take the 4 frames. You have a lot of playroom when it comes to how you package it, but the predominant focus of this Hallmark is that you identify and recognize there are 4 frames to culture, and with each of these frames you show that you have the ability to go in and dissect the environment of that school setting and then recognize what goes into the frames, as well as support it with evidences, which are what we call artifacts. It's probably one of my favorite Hallmarks, but it also can be a really difficult one. So this is one that does take a lot of hands-on experience in the field, because you do have to literally go into the school and look around and look for evidences. And you can go to the website and get some things, but they're not going to be as strong as what you can physically pull out of that environment. And also remember that go into your handbook. You will find under ePortfolio that there is a cover sheet here, as well as support of which of the executive standards that support this particular Hallmark. You would complete these pages. You'll find that in your handbook, as I've indicated, and make that a part of your project when you turn it into your ePortfolio. So I hope you enjoyed the project. I hope it lends itself to a great learning experience, which I think that it will, and I wish you luck.